Episode 10 of Flex X Cop starts where we left off, with Ganghyun and Isu waiting to question Baek Sang-hee about URA's murder. Ganghyun had just received a forensic report from Young indicating that Sang-hee's DNA was found under URA's nails. Isu helps Sang-hee down the stairs, and they start by asking her about the assault reported by her makeup artists. Sang-hee says she slapped URA because she asked her to as a rehearsal for their next scene. In response to the DNA under her nails, Sang-hee says that URA helped her apply ointment on a rash she got from the costume on set. Sang-hee tells them another clue to the case, saying that URA had a stalker and she had advised her to catch him on her own without involving the police. News about someone breaking into her house would cause an uproar and affect her image. The supervisor tries to push Ganghyun to close the case using the available evidence that points to Young-won as the culprit, but she asks for more time to find the motive. The supervisor tries to insist, but the Team 2 leader supports her during the meeting, and the supervisor agrees to give Ganghyun 2 more days. A forensic report from URA's phone shows that she watched a video a few minutes before her death, but the team could not access the cloud storage. Regardless, Ganghyun asks Kyung-jin to try to request access from the cloud while Junyoung continues to trail Namsu, and Isu accompanies Ganghyun to investigate the stalker lead. Ganghyun and Isu arrive at URA's apartment and get the surveillance cameras from the security guard. They learn that URA's father is in her house, and they visit him, where Isu subtly notices a hidden camera in URA's bedroom. Later, they meet with URA's manager, who tells them that the stalker was her co-star Namsu. Apparently, Namsu recommended URA for the role and wanted to date her, but she constantly turned him down. The manager shows them the records of the stalkerish texts he sent him and how he took photos and places she posted on the internet to make it seem like they were dating. Moreover, URA wanted to reveal everything, but her manager stopped her to avoid getting hurt. Kyung-jin gets an email from the cloud manager, a URA fan. However, the files in her cloud storage have been deleted, and she can only send them the timestamps and the file names. Isu remembers that he saw a spy camera in URA's room, and they tried to compare the timestamps in the email from the CCTV footage. The team realizes that whenever the spy camera sends a video to URA's cloud, her manager, Sang-tae, enters her room. At first, they thought it was to pick up something for URA, but the consistency in the times he enters her house and the times URA receives notifications suggests something suspicious. However, the team does not have enough evidence to arrest Sang-tae, and bringing him in for questioning will spook him to destroy any evidence. Therefore, Junyoung starts to trail Sang-tae while Isu and Ganghyun look for the SD card, but Sang-tae is not home, and they cannot break into his house. However, Isu finds out that the building is on sale online and visits the real estate office, where the realtor recognizes him instantly. Therefore, when he says he wants to buy the building only after the realtor allows him to view room 301, he does not doubt Isu and uses his master key to open the door. Sang-tae's room is full of URA's pictures, stand-ins, body pillows, and wallpapers everywhere, showing that he is not just a manager but obsessively in love with URA. He even had a fake marriage certificate in his bedroom showing that he and URA would marry. Ganghyun finds the SD card, and it is evidence of the perverted things that Sang-tae did when he went into URA's apartment. Regardless of the overwhelming evidence, it only shows that Sang-tae is a pervert but not a killer. Therefore, the team has to find a way to get a confession. Isu takes charge of the showdown to make Sang-tae confess. They make use of his extreme belief in shamans to manipulate him into thinking that URA's soul comes to life during the after-death ceremony at Eastern Hotel, and they want to know why Sang-tae killed her. Reporter Ji Isuk is among the audience, ready with his camera, and thinks that Team 1 has picked up some weird methods of solving cases since they added an odd team member. Junyoung is eagerly watching the scene, too, meaning he has come to terms with Isu's weird but effective investigative methods. They get Sang-tae's confession, and he is arrested for murder. Reporter Ji-suk asks why he changed her clothes, and Sang-tae says he had to make her look pretty for her last photo shoot. After the scene, Isu wonders if Ura's soul returned, but the shaman knows he wants to ask if he can see his mother. The shaman tells him to let her mother go since she is already resting peacefully. As for all the questions he still needs answers to, he will find them someday. For now, all he needs to do is find the candies he has hidden. During Ura's funeral, Namsu pulls Ganghyun and Isu aside and pleads with them not to reveal that he stalked Ura, but Sang-hee overhears the conversation. Namsu also pulls her aside because he does not want the reporters to hear her and tries insulting her when she insists on finding out about the stalking. Sang-hee slaps him hard and tells him to clarify what happened between him and Ura, or she will tell the reporters why she slapped him. Namsu leaves the funeral venue to avoid answering the reporters' questions. Afterwards, Isu visits Youngwon, releases him from the holding cell, and hands him over to the narcotics team. Younghwa angrily tells Isu that he never liked him and only stayed because he is a chaebol. Surprisingly, Isu knows Youngwon is not a true friend, and he says that he stayed because he was lonely and hopes that he can find a true friend henceforth. Later, Ganghyun convinces Isu to return to the house and remember the good memories. The end of the episode introduces the next case, which involves the murder of a manager at Orion Community. He calls Ganghyun late at night and asks to meet, saying he will reveal everything he knows. Ganghyun anxiously leaves the house and drives to the meeting location. A black van pulls up at the manager's home, and a group of men chase after him. Ganghyun anxiously waits to meet him, but the episode ends with him lying in a pool of blood with his phone ringing next to him. The episode review. The episode concludes with another thrilling case, and it finds a way to blend in with Isu's doubt about his mother's case and give him some strength to accept it. The shaman tells him that his mother is at peace and that he should find a way to move on. Significantly, the episode seems to have started a deep dive into cases affecting the characters' lives. For instance, we know that Ganghyun is still investigating the case of her father's bribing that made him leave the police force, and judging from her reaction to receiving a call from the manager, it might be related to that case. In the upcoming episodes, the narrative will most likely focus on personal cases such as that of Ganghyun's father and Isu's mother. The shaman insinuated that Isu would find the answers he is looking for some time, meaning that there might be some hidden truth about the suicide.